Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Transport Fever 2. Coming at you with more of our Dedication Island series. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. On today's episode, we are going to be building roads. And in many cases, upgrading roads. Because what happened was, while I was between episodes, I was doing a little bit of simulation to try and sort out the, where are we? There it is. Curryburg. Sorting out the flow of goods and trying to maximize however much steel we can produce. And as that happened, it got to 1925. And in 1925, as many of you may know, we get many new roads. That's right, Doc Brown, we do need roads, and we are going to be using all of the roads today. We're going to be upgrading roads, we're going to be changing roads, we're going to be doing some one-way stuff maybe, definitely going to be doing some of the highway country road type stuff. I'm probably not going to do any of the actual freeway highway type stuff. And the main reason why I'm not going to be doing that is because I kind of have a whole idea of how I want to run the highways between cities, and that's going to take a lot of work to get them lined up and doing stuff properly in that. So that will be like an entire other episode where we start to get into that. And I think that it's probably in 1925 a little early to worry about doing the major highways. I think we're definitely going to be able to get away with the more interstate type country roads that we've got here that can go 60 and 80 and up to 100 if we need to. So these will work just fine. And before we waste any more time, let's just jump right in and do our thing. So let's start right in the middle, I guess. Let's start right here. And I was taking a look at this. Long term, I definitely see a major freeway, obviously, going through here. My thought is we actually have a road going up into the hill here, and it's a big road. I could actually see a freeway coming out of that and heading straight down through here and into these major junctions here, like that. But we're not going to build that right now. Right now, it's just about this road right here. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and delete back to there. And I'm going to have this road here turn into a medium country road, like that. And have that slide right up into there. And then I'm going to upgrade this like that. And I'm going to have that slide into here. Like that. Now, what I could do is have a road come out of here, go to there, and just skip that step. And eventually I'll probably do that because this road will likely be something that continues on this way along with this one to create some sort of a freeway section heading that way. But for now, I'm going to leave it like that and not be too picky. And then I'm going to come along here. Oh, no. Just what I was afraid of. I didn't make it far enough away, and they're saying construction not possible. So I literally am forced to completely redo this highway. You know what I could do, though? Oh, no, because I can't come out of it. No, that's fine. I'm going to have to redo this thing entirely. It was awfully close, anyway. We won't fret too much about that. Let me go like this and delete that for a moment. And what I'm going to do is come back in here and grab this and pick a spot out here. I want to make sure it's level with the track. So let me go ahead and just grab something like this and just make sure that wherever I'm grabbing, it's level. So where I'm starting out here is definitely level to what I want. And then we can go like this and we'll pick our spot somewhere in here. I don't want it to be too close. I actually like it like this. Have a little bit of space. I mean, you could make it more like this and have it go, you know, with barely any grass or whatever, but I don't mind it. I want it to be fairly, you know, I want it to feel like it's definitely like a parallel, purposeful thing. But yeah, definitely some grass in there is good. So what I'm going to do is we'll start here. We've chosen our spot, and I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to go all the way down here, like this, to the other end. And we will make sure it's level to the spot we started at. And we'll just come along here and we'll just take a look at what it looks like here. And does this look like it's perfectly parallel? I would say pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and say yes. I don't think that we could argue that that isn't pretty much perfectly parallel. And then we can connect this back up. And hopefully we can connect that back up. No, we can actually. Perfect. There we go. Just like that. Long term, I definitely foresee this. I actually probably foresee a major freeway connecting from once Rangerton grows to the north a bit more. I would see freeway actually possibly going through here, through the northern part of Rangerton, and then up through to Kinjotaki. And then a separate freeway that came down through these mountains. So almost like a triangle kind of thing. But yeah, I would definitely foresee much better connection overall. But for now, this is what we've got. And of course, once again, we have a major problem. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And like that. I'm going to go ahead and let the dirt roads be. I don't want to get bogged down in... And I've gone the wrong way. Where am I? Oh, no, I didn't go the wrong way, but I needed to go up to that, and that's fine. Let's go like this. We'll go to there. Like that, that's fine. Eventually I could connect that up into there as well or whatever, but that's fine. Okay, so that's good there. And again, like I said, I don't want to get bogged down in like replacing a train station or replacing this or that or the other thing. I could move this. If I move that, no, it's not going to do that, so it doesn't matter. Nah. Don't get bogged down, I said. It allows me to do that, but it's going to be a collision here and a collision there and all that. So I'm not going to get bogged down in making a lot of adjustments like that. Those are the kinds of things I can definitely do between episodes. And then here, I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze this back this way a bit more. And then hook this up, sliding underneath. And then upgrading like that until we get to there. And I actually think, you know what? I'm going to move on because I actually have a whole idea of how I'm going to do some stuff in here, and it might get something that we need to get to at the end of the day, at the end of this episode. In here, I think I'm going to redo this road entirely. And the reason why is because I want it to be a little bit more forward thinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead I want to dig into this. Yeah, it's kind of tough. I don't want to, or I should say I don't want to dig into this. I want to make it have a contour. Let me start this end. I'm not worried about it having a little bit of shape to it. So let's go like this. And I'm going to have the road start like this. That was weird. Why did it make the bridge sound? It was weird, right? I want this to connect into here. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw it as parallel as I can. And I'm going to continue to have it go straight. And it's going slightly uphill, like I said. I don't mind it contouring into the hill a little bit. It's not going to be so hilly that the automobiles won't be able to easily handle it. And then if I was to go like that into there, I think I like it. And then it would just be a matter of upgrading here into, well, at the very least until there. And then this whole thing, hopefully the industrial zone in here would eventually be coming out here, and then that would be a lot of adjustments to make at that point. But for now, I think we like what we've got. We could just come in here with a little bit of the smooth tool. I'm not going to get too bent out of shape over it, but I want it to look like it would look at the end of construction of a road like this. Go through like that. Just do a little bit of smoothing. There we go. Again, I don't necessarily want to make it so it's perfectly flat. I want it to look like, hey, we just built a road through here. I had to dig a little bit in the hill. That's no problem. Then let's go ahead and hook that up in there. Now that's a little bit of an annoyance that it doesn't... wondering if I can, if I were to go straight... Yeah, I'll live with it. Not too bad. So there's another one. Like I said, I like that it's kind of, it's coming along here parallel, comes up into the hills a little bit, works with the land. And for this city, I definitely see freeway coming from some sort of northern part that comes up through the mountains, maybe diverts through here, and a major freeway that slides in as well somewhere in here. And then, of course, there'll also be a freeway coming this way. There'll be all kinds of different functioning freeways. Pretty much between every city will have something, but those will all be decisions we make in the future. Now, I'm going to rebuild this guy as well. It has always ever so slightly bothered me that I never truly fixed this the way it deserved. And I actually would like to implement one of our first bridges. And this whole area I'm going to be redoing too. Let me kick this all the way back. For now. Alright. Let's come in here and let's get our straight road built first through here. So let's start there. And build a nice flat road like that. Straight across. And let's have it travel like that. It will come up and over. And then I think this is actually going to come up and come into the hill a bit and come up in here. So this is actually probably a good line. And let me see. I think this is probably good. So if I make it equal distance on both sides of the track, looks like that's pretty close. Then give the M button a couple of taps. Make it the high speed, fast road. I'm wondering if I don't need to. Is that pretty good? Let me see what that looks like. Oh. Shoot. I did not know it was putting a thing there. Let's delete this. Shoot, that's annoying. Okay. I don't mind there being a pillar there, but just not that as close as it was to the track there. I think this is pretty good. It's a little bit higher ground up here, so it doesn't have as big a slope coming back down the other side. But I think overall I can live with what I'm seeing. What I could do, I'm gonna try this just because it might not end up working out the way. Oh no, it won't do that. No, I can't do it. It won't because I have to go all the way back to here or all the way to here. And I was gonna say if you go to the middle point here of the elevation and then delete from here back, and then make it go instead of going to here, you start at here and go to like a little bit further. It gives a little bit straighter slope. Because you can see here, this is a little bit flatter than this one here. But it's because this elevation is higher than that, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm going to be okay with it. It's good. Then, I am going to go ahead and say... all you guys can come off of there. Why won't you come off of that? There we go. So there. And I think I like the tunnel here. And then it comes up into here. Connects to there. And then this is actually going to be disappearing because this is actually going to come up through here and connect into this. And then this road's actually going to come through here straight. So this little bit here is not actually going to be there. I'm going to go ahead and say I like that for now at least. And have that connect right into there. And I did not realize that that was that big. Of a drop off. Holy cow. So what we can do here is just do a little bit of... whoa, that's the wrong one. A little bit of smoothing. And that way it'll do the curve or the drop or whatever you want to call it a little bit more smoothly. Like that. And then hopefully make that connection here like this. It's a little bit more graceful than it was. Come up and out of town. What I could actually do... Yeah, because I'm kind of going up the hill. Even though I'm coming through this, I didn't make it level, and it kind of went up and then back down. You know what? Let's do it right. We're here. We might as well do it the way we want it. We're going to make a tunnel. We might as well tunnel flat, right? Okay. And then that way we'll make a much prettier thing happen in here. So we make it level, making a much bigger dent, spending a lot more money. But that's okay because we've got the money. Make it straight like that and click. And then when we go into here, looks like we're good to go. Yeah, that's good stuff. And now you'd want to do a little bit of this just to push this back. Smooth it out a little bit. Don't have to do a crazy job, but you know, it's always nice to make things look pretty. There we go. You still get the idea that they cut through the land here, you know, on the sides, but it's not too steep and crazy looking. We got a nice stretch right through there, over the bridge, down there. Perfect. So now all I've got to do is connect this guy in here, like... Now here's another question, right? This actually makes more sense as a road to connect to. This is actually just a road coming into there. What I could actually see happening here is I'm actually going to bring this back like this. And I'm actually going to go... A lot of these streets translated, is that? Oh wait, is this, wait a minute, why is that? Street. This is city streets here. And it doesn't actually qualify any of these as... So if I go like this... Because that... Oh, so it's actually considering these... back to the originals? And it hasn't updated them or something? With no lines and whatnot? Okay, that's something I'm going to have to investigate. Is every city going to have... Maybe it does it on its own sometimes? I don't know. That's weird. I've never noticed that before. I don't know how or why or whatever, but... Whew. Let's see. We're going like this, and this is the street I wanted, and I was just going to make this come out just a little bit further like this. Why did it convert to this? I guess it just has a prettier, more updated 20th century look to it. And you have to make the decision on every street basis? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. And we'll grab our road and make a nice little curve into here. And now that's connected again on a nice straight line. Boom, like that. And then what I would like to see happen here then is... If I could just smooth this out like this. Get this smoothed like that. Because we do have a connection. I guess it could come into here. The Josh and Curryburg line, it comes basically down here. That's not that big a deal, actually. For now, especially with no traffic around, I'm just going to go ahead and let that go. Perhaps long term, this road would come up and meet in here, and it would come down the backside instead of going there, but it's really not that big a deal. We will go ahead and let that be the case. All right. Now, next off, we have some roads in here, which we can upgrade. And thankfully, we made these far enough off that we don't have to redo it all. At least, looks like we did anyway. That. Okay. It looks like we're too close to make a connection here. I could actually see myself pushing those. I could actually see. You know what? I foresee a bridge for those. I actually foresee a bridge for those. In which case, I got an idea. I'm actually going to reconnect this and upgrade all the way down into there. And that actually feels real good like that. And we can come back to here and... Ooh, that's actually too close. That sucks. I wasn't thinking there. So I'd have to actually move this. What I might do is move this off that a bit. I'll have to do some sort of a little bit of a bend. For now, like this. And of course, because I didn't replace that. Oh, you suck. We'll update these in here at the very least. I'll have to make an adjustment to that at some point in the future, but I'm okay with it for now. And then in here, like that. That's fine. Highways coming in there. Then, construction not possible. I don't care. That's fine. We'll leave that. Not worried about it. Not possible. Not possible. Over here, we will build a bridge. And that bridge is going to be... we don't want to do that. It's going to be on this line. And I'm going to go ahead and say that that's good enough. And then I'm going to bring it all the way across to here. I want to see what it looks like. If I go like that. Still not good, eh? That is rather steep. I feel like if I start a little further back, I wouldn't have to make it nearly as steep. Yeah. Let's kill this, and let's start a little bit further back. And let's do the same thing. Straight out. There we go. Yeah, 2 taps does it this time. And better bridge. Much smoother there. Come into there. And then I see myself making it shorter here than if I can, so that I can just wrap it in here. The further up I go, the further you gotta come back, and it just makes the route that much longer. So we're coming across. You know what I'm wondering though? Okay, this should be fine. I was just gonna say, I'm gonna need a bridge, a rail bridge coming off of here to come into this harbor, but that shouldn't be anywhere near in the way. Let's go ahead and be happy about that one there. Like that. Like that. Let's put it on a bit of an angle. And then come straight out of here. Oh, that's a big dip. Probably should have known that. Let's do some smoothing first. Then we'll make it one long stretch to have the dip take place over the entire stretch, so it doesn't do, it always lines it up to do a little bit more of a dip at the end, but it's a much better gradient there. Like that. So now this line here is, it's hard to see because it's gray, but yeah, it comes across, goes over very nicely, doesn't cross itself. Now I put this road in. Oh, you know why? Because this road's so much faster than this that it's like I'd rather just do this. And that's not particularly good for me. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this and put in an actual country road that I can live with along here. So let me just go like that. Uh-oh. And there's that major climb. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty steep, but I'm going to live with it for now. A little bit of climb at the end there. And then now it actually will come up into here and go out there and not cross around. Big and really important that they don't cross over there. So good to have that lined up nicely. So there you have it. There's that, looking really sharp too. I like that. Looking really nice. All right, there's that done. What else do we got? We actually don't, these actually for some reason never actually connected, and I actually would like to solve that issue. We're not going to get every single road done today, obviously, but it's always kind of been weird that these never actually connected. I don't know why I'm deleting that all the way up, because it's actually a pretty nice curve that I had there. Let's go ahead and upgrade that bad boy, and we're going to have this, by the way, it's an inside joke from the stream that happened yesterday, but Moondoggy, for whom Dogetopia is named, was busting me about a cul-de-sac I built in Anno 1800 that wasn't technically an when I was done, it wasn't technically a cul-de-sac because it had an entrance and an exit, so it was more like a crescent. But I decided to go ahead and this morning I spent some time making Dogetopia the capital of cul-de-sac, which is also the bottom of the sack. And so we built some cul-de-sacs in here just to bug them. Anyway, we would like to see I think I'm actually going to do it right here. I'm actually going to go with this. Have that road kind of continue to there for now. And then, oh wait, is that the right one? No, that's not the right one. Wait a minute, what? No, this is the one we want here. That's the one we want, sorry. Then this would come straight out here. And it looks like we have it lined up pretty nicely. If I were to stretch that out a long, long ways, how would that look? Nope, not quite parallel. You know what? Let's go ahead and make the parallel track. Let's start in the middle here where it's kind of flattish, and we'll use that as our... I haven't even doubled this track up. I've neglected this area. It feels bad, man. So this would become our main stretch right here. Like that. And then this actually doesn't line up anymore. You know what? We'll like that. That's fine. Looking good. And then this would come down here. And connect here. And that actually looks pretty good, actually. Let's go ahead and live with that. And then this is kind of still out of town. What I'm going to do is go like this and go like this. And then this is the short-term solution for that anyway. But now they're connected at least. They do have the option of people traveling from one to the other. And that's done. Another one I wanted to for sure get done today was over here. This is another one that never actually physically got fixed up. And I actually, you know what I need to do? Let's do it. Let's do it. I have probably just enough time to get it done. I need to bulldoze a bunch of stuff here. And I need this road here, which will be this road here, to come straight through to this. I'm actually going to bulldoze this as well. Yep. I want that to be on a slight uptick there. That's fine. In fact, you know what? Before I even do that, let's do this. I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to move it to this side. So that was this, and that was this, and that was this. Tram, yes. Length, long. And it was a 1 and 1, I believe, right? Yes, that's fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to move it over here nice and parallel. And I'm going to just sneak it right in here, I think. Just like that. And that eats up that again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this like that. Okay. And let me think. I'm going to unelectrify this end here. And then this, it's funny how this, even though it's electrified, it doesn't actually count it as electrified until you click it, but it still works. So that's another thing. Also got bus lanes. That could be a whole other city. Inner city management again, we could do, but we can do with buses. That'd be fantastic. So what I'd like to do is pick a road that this turns into. Oh man, can I delete this, but just a small amount? What I'd like to do. I was hoping to not have to delete that, but I guess it'll just grow back in. It doesn't matter. What let me see. If I go like this and like this and like this and turn that into there, I can actually live with that. And it's actually doing a slight uptick there. The big question is, I don't think I can actually, you know what? I have to delete it. There's no way I can get up. That's just going to have to go. And then this. Needs to. The big key here is it has to come out straight. I wish I'd have done this before I put that in. That looks good. Yep. That looks good. Now, what I want to do is bring this right to the edge. Yeah, I want to just bring it, as long as it'll go over, you want to bring it right to the edge, like that. Or at least, not quite to the edge, but kind of like to here, so that this is, the ground changes right there. And now we know we've got it. And it's using ground. And then you continue over with your new thing. And what you can do is, now you can level it out. Not completely, apparently, but there. And then you can make this section as short as you want. Like this. With that slight incline, just to get over. Right, with that slight incline. And then click yes. Then you continue it. Now you can actually drop it back down. It's not going to let me do that, is it? That's hilarious. That actually wasn't even the intent. It looks kind of silly, but I kind of want to live with it. Because it's... I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think of that. It looks kind of ridiculous. I didn't think it would ever let me get away with it. I'm going to go ahead and delete these roads back here. There's no way that should work. But anyway. And then we bring it down to level. Not too quickly. Like that. And then down to level here. And I'm not sure why I've chosen to do the 4-lane. I guess it doesn't really matter if the 4-lane can go slightly faster than the 2 lanes. I like the appearance and the overall look. Especially for this age. Let me just smooth things through here a little bit. For, you know, the 1920s and stuff, having lots of big country roads doesn't feel right. Maybe it was. But they kind of feel like much bigger. So I kind of like the idea of having just a little bit of variety as well. So let's go ahead and grab this guy and we'll keep him just contouring, I guess. So go a little bit further out and then we'll come up through the valley a little bit before turning through here, getting on a smooth track to there. Pull that back a little further and coming straight in like this until we can have a smooth curve, whoops, into here. It doesn't want to let me do it. Long term, this will have to become a better bridge, but we don't have time to do that today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I have to upgrade it like first, like that. If I do this, and then it'll let me hook it up. There we go. That was the issue. For some reason. And then I'm going to just make this better. Down at this end because it looked awful. Autosave! It's at the end of the video. Come on, autosave. Jesus. You're killing me. And we'll do a nice smooth line here. Up into there. There we go. And then, yep, that's right. Okay. Fantastic. So now we have a nice highway stretching up through that valley, connecting these two. It looks beautiful. So we got all kinds of roads done. There's still more to do. When you come back, you'll see more done. I'm going to do this one up. I love this road that comes through here. This will always stay like this. I love it. Hopefully I can make it work. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I was able to. Oh my God. It's amazing. We do have a major problem here, though. Well, I want to do it. There's a problem here. I'm going to have to move that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to let you go. Trying to keep these in and around 45, and it's over 46 now. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.